prepared and the Germans could have swept into the city. But due to the delayed supplies and the lack of tank support, the assault on the city did not take place until September 12th. The 71st Infantry Division was assigned the goal of taking the central train station. Doing so would allow the Germans to cut the city in half. However, as the men began their assault, they ran into a hail of gunfire and mortar rounds. By day's end, over 50% of the attacking regiments were at half strength, and the Germans had only advanced a few miles. It would take another 14 days of hard fighting before the station fell. I don't want to play as German at the moment. Not basically, well, basically because we've played these assault missions quite often as an attacker recently, so I want to play as a defense force. Also, I'm not looking at the screen, so I don't see what the Germans have and where. It should be a large city map though, so submachine guns and anything that has doesn't matter how long of a barrel of a gun you really have at this point. It's gonna be point blank fighting all around. So we killed something. Or did we die? I think we killed something. Simply because it's the attacker who gets shot. And I doubt we'll have too many tanks here. It's always infantry and artillery. Can I play at some point? Yeah, the first turn is probably going to take a long time. It was an unhealthy sound. Someone's tank got hit. Hopefully we still have an army left once I get to do something with them. Soviet player. Excellent. Now, we have some mortars. We have 3 tanks. T-34s, okay. And they're still all operational. So it wasn't our tank we lost. Infantry anti-tanks, yeah, slaughtered. A couple of anti-tank guns. And a lot of basic infantry. Yeah, so basically we lost a few infantry squads first turn. So who lost a tank? Panzer 4A. Bad, not bad at all, but what killed it? Maybe the anti-tank gun. Ooh, we have guns all over the place. So we have one defensive line there, then pretty much nothing until we reach the actual objectives. I don't like this. We have minefields here too. I don't like the fact that we have a tank here basically all on its own. This sort of crap, it just isn't good. Yeah, all on its own. This is much better. I don't like that we're standing here in the open. Seems like a nonsense thing to do, but whatever. Because they have the numerical advantage. So this is not good for us. So it's now a choice: are we gonna pull back or trying to keep fighting here? We're going to have to do some pulling back anyway. But yeah, I think especially these are no good. This would be better if it was a little bit to the side. Here it basically has no real cover. It's dug in, so I guess that helps. Not sure how much. We only have 3. So I would be much happier if they were closer to the command unit. This is where the fighting will get intense anyway, so screw you. Don't like this position either. You're the command tank and you're right there in the open. That's no good. More than willing to let the enemy come a little bit closer. You're no good here either. And leave the command unit here at the train station, but most of the fighting force should be moving forward. If they reach here, we're screwed anyway. There's not much point in you being after the tanks. If you lose the tanks, it's already all over. So what we need is a screen in front of the tanks, more or less. I think we're going to stay here for the most part, though. We might be able to push them back a little bit, get a lucky shot, a kill here and there. We have a huge amount of infantry here, though. Okay, can you see anything? Can you see anything? Yeah, keep firing. More we can get rid of the infantry before they arrive to harass our victory flags, the better. This could work. The Germans are firing. Where are you firing? Gonna get one chance at this. Or additional chances. We could immobilize the tank, that would be basically a victory too. No. Well, we gave it a shot. Retreating, that means you can shoot. Uh, uh, just need to delay things a little bit here, a little bit there, and the formations at least will break apart. Always the goal to reduce the strength of the unit below half strength. At that point it's very hard to mount an effective attack. You might be able to hold your position, be pinned down most of the time, that sort of thing, but assault an enemy position, that's tough. Yeah, we don't want to give these positions up too easily. We are dug in several cases I don't see anything really heavy coming our way. That said, it's obvious that the tanks are coming through the middle. Mobilize it. No. You've been shooting engineers, apparently. Excellent. Try an assault on the stug. Um, sure. Ooh, these guys had an anti-tank mine. That's something new. 7, yeah, not that rare. The problem is there's no real way to spot that just by looking at the unit. You have to go in and look at the weaponry. Not a fan of that. There doesn't seem to be all that much action here. We should move a little bit to the center. I frankly don't like a lot of these positions. That's not too bad. Okay. You're too often almost blind in these. We do have the artillery still left. Two-turn delay. Smoke probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Especially here where the tanks are coming through, but at the same time, um, yeah, at the same time, I think I'm just going to have a fair amount of bombardment on our current location. We're going to make some kind of decent progress here without a doubt. So. Excellent. This is God's work. Killing German infantry. That's the real threat here, not the armor. It's dangerous, but without the infantry, it's going to die without too much fuss. No kidding, they have a huge ton of infantry coming. Yeah, this is the thing that we have to sort of at least reduce in number before they arrive at the objective flag. There's no way we can have a wall that is enough to hold them back, so we have to have a little bit of depth in our defense line. They have heavy artillery. That's a structure destroying artillery. Anti-tank gun, gone. We can shoot a rifle squad, excellent. Probably want to shoot as much as we can and retreat at the same time. There's so many squads coming through that one of them is just going to walk right next to us and cause so many casualties that the unit will be useless anyway. Same here. This might hold out for a turn or two, and it's dug in, so I'll keep it there. Not much we can do here. Might be able to position units here though. Yeah. Yeah, we're too far back in. Okay, that's not too bad. The main tank force, without doubt, will just push through at the center. More or less, at least. Want all the tanks to be within reaction range of each other. Okay, one of the T-34's newer version, better gun. Okay, not much we can do, so hope for the best. We might want to put some more men next to the minefields. Oh crap, that's bad. Now the infantry can't defend itself against other infantry. Ooh, thank god it ran away. Ooh, those are the important kills. It's gonna be 3 tanks versus something, and the less enemy has at that point the better. He's not leaving any buildings standing here. Holy crap. Yeah, once I'd like to say you're a gun, and once you've been spotted, you should move, but that's not exactly an option. You'll just have to take it. We need to prevent the enemy from taking these without a fight. Maybe here. Okay, do we have still something left? This might have been an interesting time. I mean, urban warfare where no one gives a shit about damage to civilians or civilian infrastructure in general. Mm. Suppressed! Yeah, we can't stay here. They're walking all over us. We'll just have to try to run. That way there's at least a chance we might be able to regroup. Yeah, we probably shouldn't stay here either. These guys don't have that much ammunition though. So if they're lost, it's not much of a loss. And it won't be able to do anything. An engineering squad, the most dangerous when adversaries. Infantry or tank alike, if it gets next to them, you're dead. Hmm. There really isn't much we can do. Are the guns abandoned? Yeah, we're in pretty much full retreat here. This gun will get a single shot, after that it'll be destroyed. 40% chance, 25, 40, take 40, and you fail. Shoot the engineers. Okay, they're at 50% casualties. That's one engineering squad we probably don't have to worry about. Everything okay here? Not really, but well enough. like to get into positions where we might be able to shoot at people coming over the minefield. I still have to leave a couple of infantry squads here no matter what. Yeah, we killed the German. Yes, immobilized. I am glad that they're wasting their Stukas on these. I do want to keep the tanks hidden as long as possible, so I don't. They actually would get the chance to fight the enemy. Still, where's the bombardment coming? Nowhere. Looks like this area is going to be flooded with Germans. Spread things out a little bit, but I don't think it's a bad guess that that's where the infantry will be. We can see the first ones here. There's going to be more coming after them. Soviet Rifle Squad positioned. We could try to go after the tanks. Don't think we are. At this point, trying to go after a tank on a single infantry squad isn't really equipped to do it anyway. It's just so big of a risk. And really for what? Destroy it! Well, it's not like it's gonna cause any trouble. Yeah. How can you still see it? That's better. It's basically a position tank now that's very accurate once it starts shooting. So I don't want anything more to do with that. Retreating Panzer. Won't be retreating for long though. Can't see the closer. Shoot. 3 men killed. Excellent. 2 men killed. So it's already out of the fight. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, we're in a fairly decent position here. And we're always ready to pull back. The houses will provide decent cover. Not much we can do. No, not much. Oh crap, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, shit. Oh. And more. Yeah, we're not gonna be staying here at all at this point. These groups will be worthless. Ah, they're bombarding their own troops. That's interesting. Wouldn't have been my first choice, but whatever. Currently looks like there's not much enemy action from this side. I think you should stay here. You're dead. D-E-D. And we're dead. Well, totally worth that one shot. And we need to go while we still can. The point of this consent of withdrawal would be that not only are we causing casualties and playing them, their defenses will be more packed, tightly packed once they reach the victory flags. Ah, cool, you're still in... Well, it's not like I can go back and take control of that gun, and even if I could, what would be the point? Another Panzer down. Excellent. So, in general, this group has done fairly well, but we do have to move away from here. The constant bombardment raiding on us. It's too much, too much, too much. Can you still move? Yes, they're retreating, routed. Hind. Not a burning building though. Couple more casualties and it's a worthless unit. Excellent. Another engineering squad. Should I stay or should I go? Try to cause casualties and then go. now we're going to hold out here for a while. Definitely planning to pull out though. I want to fully leave, but I'm leaving the defenses for the weaker, already damaged groups, so it doesn't really matter what happens here. Okay, are we in position? I think we're more or less in good position. I'm fairly pleased with how things have progressed here. They still have a sizable tank force coming our way, but we still at least took out a platoon already, so they'll never reach where the stiffest resistance is going to be. Hopefully by that time they don't have so much artillery shots left either, so they've destroyed quite a lot of our units and structures, but when the real fighting starts we should be able to fight basically without too much harassment. Yeah, this is the important work. Enemy reduced to 50% or lower. With an experienced German army, I think they might be able to get them to attack even then, but it's very hard to make an effective attack. Crap. Yep. Oh crap. Yeah, time to pull back. Jesus Christ, that bombardment is effective. Yeah, but at the same time, he's doing quite a bit of damage to his own troops too. Still, I'm suffering more from the bombardments. Ah, shit, you're dead if you don't do this. Anti-tank mine. Huge amounts of them. That's a little bit weird. This is basically few army squad remnants fighting other remnants. I think you should just run away. Question is what to do with this. We could support that group. Probably not a terrible idea either. Okay, could you please just put the smoke there? No, it's a terrible risk for a tank to take. in order to harass a little bit of infantry, you're risking death. If Well, if that doesn't work, we're dead, but we're still going to pull back. %50 casualties. And then some. Routed, dug in. Routed. Routed. That's to be expected though. They got us good here. We might be going from one artillery bombardment to another, but at the same time, they're shooting at us. They're wasting their ammo. Sure, it's definitely hurts us, but I'd rather take the hurt here. There's not much we can do. It'll take a few turns until they hit another defensive group. It's hard to say how effective the mortar is because we don't really see the units being affected. It might keep them both suppressed at least, and yeah, we're getting a few kills here and there. So it's not for nothing, but I don't know how effective it really is. Ooh, that's nice. Engineering squad retreats. And infantry coming through there. And infantry being slaughtered. Now they're shooting at their own. Okay, I'm fairly pleased with that. Where do we want to shoot next? The center is clearly folding. This probably won't amount to much, but it never does. You have to have someone who can spot from safety, and in a city environment like this, it's unlikely to happen. Okay, do we have any... You might be able to fight someday. Do you have ammunition too? Holy crap, you're actually in fairly good condition. Huh. Enemy at 50% casualties. One more. Okay, we definitely need to go. Come on, kill it. The Germans surrendered. Excellent. I'll stay here for a moment. We're not we really don't have any anti-tank capability here. I don't want to move these tanks forward either. Panzer IIIMs would have high velocity armor piercing ammunition and their guns fairly accurate. I want to make an effort to kill this permanently. Good enough. So that's one squad won't be attacking us. Yeah, this is what happens if you have four or less. You can still function, but you just can't move forward continuously. You're just stuck there, and that's the end of it. These guys have satchels charges. So please, 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 go back to a defensive line. Yeah, not much we can do. Not much we can do. Molotov cocktails, Molotov cocktails, Molotov cocktails. Doesn't anyone have any proper anti-tank? No. No, they don't. Well, we have the anti-tank tanks here. Let's hope that's enough. If we get lucky, someone will get immobilized on the minefield too. Another German infantry squad going to use this. And another. Holy crap. I wonder if they have enough shots to fire throughout the mission. I don't think so. They usually fire 3 to 4 shots each turn, every other turn. They have maybe 20 something. So it'll last for quite some time. The larger the artillery, the less ammunition it has. So by the time we reach here, hopefully they don't have any more shots left. Not exactly counting on that though. You have no chance against the tank. Don't even try. Just gonna get killed. Have anti-tank mines though, which is great. We do want to make an effort to take down that tank. Just kill it. Not too bad. We have weak defensive groups here, but they're still holding their position. But there's one German engineer left. He's able to move them still forward. Not well, but they're moving forward. So looks like it's going to be total annihilation or nothing. Fine by me. Should I move? No, we'll stay here. Okay, let's see what you've got. I'm shooting my own positions. Not quite. Too close, too close. More engineers killed, excellent. Another group reduced to half or half strength. That's what we want to see. Immobilized by mine. I don't think they're ever going to reach these areas. A little bit of suppression fire before the anti-tank infantry goes in. Perfect. This might be a too tempting of a target. Yeah, German engineers. So you're dead. Okay, good thing we did that. Well, there's one good thing about weakening the enemy, even if we still need to kill them to the last man almost. A single shot on a weakened group will basically stop its attack right then and there. So if that kind of group hits a defensive line, it's not gonna get through anymore. Load on. And you killed none of them. I'm honestly surprised this goddamn anti-tank gun is still here. Guess they don't really have tanks there anymore, but I'm thinking of moving this guy in as support. Okay. Yeah, I'm fairly convinced they'll never ever going to reach those flags. A few guys here and there that might be able to sneak in, but that's it. Main attack force is just weakened too much at this point. We had a lot of assault guns too at the start, but I think we killed a few or at least damaged them to the point that they're not all that useful either. Jesus Christ, that artillery. At the same time, yeah, they have a lot of infantry squads that are totally unable to move forward. A lot of these are, I think, are immobile. That's not. That's immobile. Yeah, I still think we're going to see some kind of a increase in the fighting. Whatever, we just can't do much at this point. I think I'll fire on their static positions at this point. So, any more tricks up your sleeve besides the terrible artillery that destroys everything? Everything's just gone. That is lovely. I hope I get to do a Russian assault on an urban environment, especially later in the war, when Russians have a huge amount of war machinery to throw at everything. Things look fairly dangerous. Everyone's pinned down. I guess we'll just switch buildings then. Uh, we just can't do all that much. So either throw units my way or stay there. I don't care. A couple of turns and this will be over. Yeah, we killed more Germans. More Germans. So they do try something, but yeah, more artillery. So you basically can strike about once, and then you really need to get the hell out of there. Basic idea exactly isn't exactly new. I mean, if you fire a rifle in a battle, pop up and shoot, it's a death sentence to pop up in the exact same position a second time. So I guess the idea sort of applies here too. Artillery will react to more everything, all confirmed enemy contacts, but it'll come at a little bit of a delay. So you strike as hard as you can, and then you move immediately before the hammer falls, so to speak. One guy shooting at another guy, pretty much. Who the hell sees you? How can anyone possibly see you? Yeah, we can't do shit. It's not a correct use of the artillery though. The attack on the location should become immediately after the artillery is softened it up. If there's multiple turns, I have time to sort of reposition things. It's wasted. Yep, this artillery is hardly ever wasted because it annihilates everything it hits. 150mm artillery battery. Yeah, just keep dropping crap on those. Anything else? No, we're not doing well, but not not exactly doing terribly bad either. All the main rows of these flags are protected. That said, now that we're very close to the end, I'm going to take a unit here. It's unnecessary, very likely, but I just want to make sure no flag area is unprotected at this point, just to avoid the fact that someone might have gotten through and would be able to take something. There's 3 turns left, so I just don't want to risk it. It's unlikely to happen, but again, there's no point taking the risk. Probably just artillery exchanges for the remainder of the fight anyway. It's a pretty decisive victory for us. I don't think he has anything but smoke left, that's why he's shooting at that. Not gonna bother doing anything, just take it to the end, or he attacks then I'll counter it, but if not we're just gonna dig in, hold our positions. Ooh, they are assaulting still, but on damage infantry groups, that's it. Yeah, now he only has smoke left. Nope. Just enough. German surrenders. Excellent. These two guys are still shooting at each other. No, there's not too much smoke there now. Route it. Putting your position. So, decisive victory for us. Ooh. The artillery they have has probably been the best killer on their side. Jesus Christ, we lost 2 squads again to it. I can't see that guy. Every turn he shoots me and then I return fire. Whatever. Final turn. I think the game will probably end very soon. Significant casualties on both sides, but nothing's contested. Usually things end there. Yeah, it's the final turn. Nice little fight. I wish they would have just labeled the guys with anti-tank weaponry somehow, so I wouldn't have to go through individual units to see what we have. German 67, Soviet 1180. Decisive victory. Minor losses.